Welcome to Rhythm and Roads, Las Vegas. I'm your host, Joshua Jacob. On today's show, I have a very special guest for my new series, Everything is Possible. We have country music artist, Cali Tucker. Welcome,
hey,
Cali.
Good to be here.
Thank you so much for accepting my invitation to
Of
come on the show.
Of course.
Oh my God.
I wanted to meet you and I've seen the show and I love it.
Oh, wow, thank you. Well, I want to say thank you for all that you do for Las Vegas as well, because you are definitely a light of inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, to so many artists and musicians and even models. So
Gosh, I hope so.
I mean, you are.
I don't know about that. I hope I inspire people. That is the whole point. But yes, thank you for recognizing that. Thank you.
You're welcome, yeah. So in Las Vegas, and so many people outside of Vegas have seen your shows. They've heard the music, but we want to know the story of Cali on the foundation of where it all began with the desire to want to be an artist and be a songwriter. So let's start there.
So you're talking about my villain origin story.
Oh, I guess
right?
I am. Oh my God.
Is that what we're getting into?
I guess that's where we're going to go. Get ready, guys. It's going to be fun.
It's a great story, I guess. Listen, my family's in country music and I grew up in it. I was for the most part raised on a tour bus, and
wow.
As a child, I got to be on tour with my mom and my aunt. My aunt being Tanya Tucker, my mom being Costa Tucker.
All right.
So I'm very proud of my lineage and the women, the powerful women and beautiful, talented women in my family. But if it wasn't for them, I still think I'd probably be doing music or something in entertainment, because that's just really in my bones, deep in my bones. But they introduced me to country music and that lifestyle and making this a life. Like this is the career choice. This is the path. And me and my cousins and my brother, we'd be behind the stage, behind the curtains, and during their shows. And then my mom, my aunt would bring us out and let us sway with the crowd. And I immediately was like, "This is it.
Wow,
this is
that
great."
was it, huh?
Because it's really in the beginning, in that moment, it was like, okay, I love whatever this interaction is, this energy.
Yeah.
And they're so happy. You're so happy. What more could you want?
Right. The connection.
And then everything else that kind of came with it that I found out, the songwriting part, the performing, the relationships that you would build over time, the creative, the creativity that I would get to express in different ways that I didn't know about, like music videos, and it just has opened up so many beautiful doors for me.
It's amazing.
God bless Vegas, because it is, what's great about Vegas is it's the land of whatever you want to do.
Wow.
That's what I love. There are no rules here, and you can take things to the limit, and there's an audience for it. And I just love how Vegas has completely opened their arms to me, and I've really been able to flourish because of that. No one's saying, no, you have to be like this. You should sound like your mom or your aunt, or you should, It's all about me, and I'm finding myself. I definitely found myself when I moved here.
That's awesome.
God bless Vegas.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that chapter of the story. And that's the thing, is when you discover yourself, right? When you're at a young age and you discover your own voice.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, because doors open up opportunities and for yourself. You know what I mean? For you.
When you are allowed to just be yourself and try new things and experience new things, whether it be good or bad, it 100% molds who you are, especially as an artist, and you're getting to express yourself through your art, of all of your experiences and all the things that you've just even seen or your friends have experienced. Like, it is so cool to be able to take everything that I thought I could do and take it to the next level.
To the next level.
And that is what I've done.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, speaking of next levels, here's one thing, is when you discover yourself and when you grow to be the person that you are and your voice and who you are becoming, there's also those uncertainties. There's also that fear that comes of, well, what would they think?
Yeah.
What those, when the naysayers and those that say, oh, I don't think you will be good. How did you overcome that during the time of the start of your career?
That's a great question, and I don't think I've still yet overcome it. It's always shocking to me when somebody doesn't like something that I've done or am doing or will do, because in my mind, I'm a freaking genius. I'm just I have so much faith and confidence in what I'm doing. To me, it's always a no-brainer. And I have really tried to stand by what my artistic vision is and who I am as an artist, as a woman, as a human being. And I've just always kind of you'd have to just really push it to the side and prove them wrong.
Yeah.
And there's so many more no's than there are yeses. Everybody's experienced that in some form or fashion in their life. And that is your test. Are you going to continue?
Right.
Are you going to keep pushing through? Are you going to see your vision through? And trust me, whether you're in a crowd of 1,000 people and there's just one person that's like, that was amazing. You did. You did it. Yeah. You did it. And you don't need to do it.
Wow.
You know, you don't need to continue hanging on to the naysayers or anything like that.
Right. Wow.
You just got to believe in yourself.
That's true and well said. And I have to say, I agree. If one person is touched by your song, that's all that matters. It's just that one.
So cool when that happens. So you're just like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Right, of course. Yeah. And just speaking of songs, I mean, I know you have your hit single, Country Couture, the music video, which I was like, wow. I mean, the way it was shot, directed. I mean, what was the experience like making that music video?
I always knew this was going to be something that I just flourished in, this other realm.
Yeah.
And getting to do it, you know, the whole process of songwriting and writing the song and you have this moment where you're writing the song and you create, you're just like, wow, I like really love
cool,
this.
Right?
This is cool.
Yeah.
And then the visualizations get to come and you're like, oh, I know exactly what I want to do with this. And as a kid, I was this kid growing up in the music industry and seeing all the music videos back when music videos were super popular.
Oh yeah.
Like CMT, MTV, like we watched music videos.
Oh yeah, we sure
and
did.
We were so excited to
religiously
see the next one.
too.
Religiously. Yeah, and we'd have the MTV music video awards, and
right,
I think CMT did too. And so it's a whole other art form.
It is.
And so I always paid attention to angles, to lighting, to different editing styles that were used in the past or that are happening right now, and just different really cool creative things that I could do. But it was the greatest experience getting to work with my team, Dustin Robinson, with Quantum Art Media, and those guys just are absolutely unbelievable to work with. The most pro I've ever worked with in my life, and it's just crazy to me that my first music video turned out to be such a banger.
Oh yeah.
Like I just love it, and it was so pro. There was no cutting corners. We didn't cut corners, and they let me do it whatever I wanted. Every single idea, they were like,
that's
okay.
awesome.
And they just try to figure out a way to make it happen.
Right.
And we pivot and we adjust as things go along if things aren't working out. And I'm saying we actually did an entire whole scene at my house for this, and I was like, I hate it, cut it.
Oh wow, is that right?
I'm not gonna, No. So sometimes you waste a little time and energy, but at the end of the day, I always get what I want.
Well, I'm glad it worked
worth
out.
It because it's won so many awards, and I'm so proud of that.
Oh, really?
And Country Couture was such a great song for me to really debut, with the video and everything, because I wanted people to see my personality. I wanted them to connect with me, to get to know me, and understand, this is kind of who I am. I'm kind of bougie, but I'm also a redneck, so come on,
come on
over. You belong. So, but it was great.
That's awesome. Well, other than that hit single, that you also have Urban Cowboy and Last Name.
Yes.
You want to share the stories behind those songs?
Yes, Urban Cowboy, still to this day, is one of my most favorite songs that I ever wrote, and I wrote it with my co-writer Trisha Batani and my producer PK. Okay. And we did it during quarantine in 2020.
Okay.
Yes, and it was just such a weird. It was just a word that popped in my head. I was like Urban Cowboy because I love the movie.
Oh yeah.
And then I always thought about, all the girls are looking for their fairy prince. Yes, Prince Charming, and and I thought, well, I'm looking for my Urban Cowboy. I'm looking for my rough-handling man, Rip. Yeah, I'm looking for my Rip. So we wrote this song based off of a fairy tale, and
interesting.
I really honestly never know what the music video is going to be like when I write this song. I just write the song, and it just wound up being a fairy tale because I do live in a fairy tale land in my head. I'm a dreamer, and I love fairy tales so much. But the video wound up turning out to be very Wizard of Oz-esque.
Is that right?
I didn't realize.
Oh wow.
Because this little girl gets read a bedtime story, which is actually my niece in the video, and my mom is the fairy godmother in that video. and she gets transported into this fairy tale land. And she's me as an adult. She gets transported and like grows up really quick, and then it's me. And she goes on this magical journey with these magical, mythical creatures that we all know and love.
Okay.
And they all try to help her find the urban cowboy. So it's an adventure song
so
and
cool.
an adventure or I say movie because I swear it's just close to being one.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like campy comedy in a lot of my stuff.
Okay.
Which Country Couture has it, and Urban Cowboy definitely has it. And so that was really special. And now Last Name, I wrote with a very dear friend of mine, Derek, out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
And I wanted to write something a little more heartfelt, a little more of a deeper subject than, the light, fun stuff that I had been releasing.
Yeah.
And Last Name is just about not being supported by your blood, your family, which happens to so many people. And it's a subject line I just wanted to touch on and let everybody know you're going to be okay. You are loved, you are supported, but to just continue to pursue the life and the career and your dreams that you want.
Wow.
And regardless of the naysayers.
Right. Yeah.
And that's what the song is about. But I thought, as far as the music video goes, how do I interpret this song in a way that people will understand a little better? And so I thought the storyline of Cinderella, where the stepmother and the stepsisters didn't support or love, and they treated her really bad, but at the end she becomes the princess. So that's really like, I was like, okay, people can understand the song a lot better if I give the storyline that they're familiar with.
Right.
So because I think a lot of people thought it was about my last name.
Oh, is that
that was a
is
little
that
bit of
thought?
the controversy.
Oh, it was.
And I was like, I get it.
Okay.
But it's really about everybody that just hasn't found the support and love by their family, but they can continue to pursue their dreams and live a beautiful, happy life regardless.
Well, I agree to that, and wow, thank you for sharing the stories
A little
behind both
long-winded,
songs.
folks. Sorry about that, but
No.
had to get the details.
Well, I gotta say, for your we'll get to that point of your new album coming out.
Yes.
But before we get there, I want to say, I believe in you that you will direct your next short film on your own. Yeah. I mean, what you shared of just the angle shots and what you know already about filmmaking. I believe that you will have that experience of that new short film by Cali Tucker. So.
It's true. I would love to see Urban Cowboy become a children's book and then a movie.
Wow, okay. You already have some ideas.
Oh, yes,
wow.
yes. But music comes first, and I can only spread myself so thin. So until the music's finished, then I can maybe work on some other projects. But absolutely, I will always have one foot in film. And I just absolutely love it so much. So, yeah.
Well, what I love about you, because you are a dreamer, is you don't put a limit above you. Your sky's the limit.
Thank you. That's true. Yeah. I don't want to limit myself, and I encourage everybody else to not do that either. If you are in a position you're like, I want to change careers, or I want to move somewhere, or I want to dye my hair hot pink, you do it.
Yeah, or if you want to shave your hair.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do.
Oh my God.
You kidding me? But yes, I would always love to encourage people to
keep dreaming.
Who cares what anyone thinks? Do what you want to do. Yeah.
Amen. All right.
Thank you though for that.
Of course.
That's such a sweet
we got to
compliment.
plant. Yeah, we got to plant the seeds of hope and belief in people that we do see that.
Yes, because we'll all have doubt at certain points in our lives. I mean, I have, but I think success in this business, particularly in this business, is relative. And I always have to remind myself, I'm not quite where I want to be, and that's okay. But I'm a lot further along than a lot of people. And
very true.
There's a lot of people that would love to be in the position that I am and have the shows that I do and get to work with the people that I work with. And I'm very grateful to God that He has blessed me with so many opportunities and the gifts that He's given me in order to share my talents with everybody. And it's just amazing. So He gets all the glory.
Amen to that.
And I'm really happy that I get to share with everybody, and I don't take it for granted. I really don't.
Thank you for sharing that. And I totally agree with that. Yeah, thank you. So speaking of songs and your new album, what's next for your new album coming out soon?
Y'all.
Oh, I love that you said y'all.
You can take me out of the country. You can't take country out of me.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited about these songs.
I'm excited
writing
too.
Up a Storm and
Wow.
and even pulling some songs from back when I wrote when I was in my early 20s.
Wow, that far back, huh? Early 20s?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I was like, I was encouraged by a friend. Right. They're like, you should take a look at this again.
Okay.
And I've heard of so many stories where people have had songs hidden in their desk drawer for 30 years and they pull it out and finally it gets heard and seen to the world.
Yeah.
And so I've done that with a few songs. I've been, like I said, writing up a storm. And so I'm really excited to see what happens with them. I'm not quite finished with the writing process. I've got a few more, and then we're going to shop around for a producer in Nashville.
Okay.
And,
wow.
See who fits the mold just perfectly, and then we've got some new and fresh ideas as far as videos and visualizers and things like that. That will come along with each of the songs. So, but I do have a big show October 24th at the Space here in Las Vegas.
That's right, you do. Yes, you do.
Yes, I didn't mean that to prematurely bring it up.
No, that's okay. We'll bring it up again later.
Okay, but I'm very excited about that because for the concerts that I have been putting on, they're larger than life. Wow. You know, I'm writing crazy, mythical stallions on stage, and I have a bubble machine and confetti and
what?
All kinds of, yes, my concerts are crazy.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
They're a good time.
Yeah.
Come on down. But for this one, I was like, I really want people to just hear my voice. I just want them to hear the songs and it be a little bit of a story time, really get to know me. So I'm calling it A Date with Cali. And as if it's a first date and we're just getting to know each other. We're being a little intimate and vulnerable.
Wow, guys.
And it's a really stripped down show that it's just, you're going to hear songs that I just wrote yesterday. You know what I mean? So that's what's really exciting about it.
Wow, okay. Yeah. So is there any future singles from your new album coming out of just a single?
No.
Not yet? No? Okay.
No, because I like I said, I'm shopping around.
You're shopping around, okay.
For the right producer to do this project. And when, more than likely, I won't record these till later on in the year after this show. And,
okay.
And then I'll be probably releasing them just as singles as we go. And then maybe compile it at the end as a full album, so.
Awesome. Well, we'll definitely get back to your show at the Space.
Yes.
We'll get back to that. But speaking of your shows, there's one that had over 2 million views at the Aliante Casino Hotel when you were singing that cover song of Ain't No Love in Oklahoma by Luke Combs.
Yes.
And it was when you were writing the Mythical Stallion.
Yes.
Like, wow, over 200 million views and counting. That's incredible.
I would take 200 million views, but it's actually probably 2 or 3 million.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You
now
said 200 million. I'm like, yes, that would be great.
Yeah.
So, like I said, there's no limit to what you can do, what the possibilities are in Vegas.
You never
Las
know.
Vegas.
Yeah.
And for my show, and I have, I always want to do the craziest, most
that's crazy.
jaw-dropping, memorable things that you can think of, within reason, of course. But it is my personality to a T. So basically, I wrote out on this Mythical Stallion, which was operated by a very talented man named Ben with Jack's Entertainment here in Las Vegas. And they're the only ones that do this. And it's stilts on his hands and his legs. And they customized the horse mask just for my show.
Wow.
They're so wonderful to work with. And I told them the idea, and they were just so gung-ho and made it happen. And I thought, this is a perfect opening song. I think this is going to go over really well. And what I was wearing, and it was kind of a dark song anyway, and I had really cool visuals playing on screens with like tornadoes and Pegasus horses riding everywhere. It's a very visually stimulating show, and pretty normal for Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And to be able to take that show on the road would be incredible, and I'm really wanting to do that.
That's so cool. Wow.
But people really were shocked by it.
I bet. Yeah.
But there were people that were shocked by it, and then other people that just absolutely thought it was brilliant, and we're like, where can we see this? So getting to do more things like that is really, it's just my personality, and so I hope I get to.
All right. Well,
I will.
Well, yeah. I mean, we look forward to your other shows that are going to be just huge like that.
The larger than life
shows.
shows.
Of course. Yeah. How can they see this? Is it on Instagram or YouTube of the Stallion?
Yes, it's on my Instagram, Cali Tucker Music. and I believe
where they can see the stallion.
yes.
and all
So
that?
yeah,
Okay.
there's tons of videos on
Oh,
it
cool.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Just look it up. Okay.
Just look it up. Yeah.
Well, thanks for sharing that. Yeah, that's incredible. I mean, I did see some of the footage as well. I was like, that looks so much fun.
It was fun.
I'm like, wow.
It was fun. I had one rehearsal on
Yeah.
him before we did the show, and they were like, "You're a natural." I mean, because I got some people, horse people, saying that's not how you ride a horse. I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
I'm like, I'm aware. I'm aware that that's not how you ride a horse
okay.
because I ride horses.
Yeah.
If you go to Urban Cowboy, watch the music video, you can see I can ride a horse.
Okay.
But you have to put your legs a certain way on this guy
Okay.
in order for him to be able to like
Move around.
and hold you. So I'm like, I know, it's not how you ride a horse because it's not a horse.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. But, all right. Well, moving now to your show at the Space, you want to share a bit more about that?
Yeah, so it's, again, October 24th at the Space in Las Vegas. Doors open at 7, starts at 8.
Oh, cool.
Tickets are on sale right now
Whoa.
at my website.
Okay.
It's the first page pop up when you go to calitucker.com, that's CALI, or you can go to thespacelv.com to get tickets. I'm not charging Harry Style prices.
Oh.
So it's very, very affordable for everybody to come see this. And as always with my shows, I have fun surprises, special guests.
Wow. Okay.
And again, the most exciting thing about getting to do this show is that it's very stripped down. We're on a hot date, baby.
Ooh.
You're gonna get to know me. You're gonna hear everything I gotta say. I'm gonna be talking about the stories behind the songs and
Wow.
and just life and getting to sing these new songs and that's really, really cool. And I even might do a little segment where there's a question and answer.
Oh,
So
Q&A too,
Q&A,
huh?
yeah.
All right.
So a lot of fun little things that we're going to be doing for everybody, as always, for my shows.
Yeah. Is this be a full band or is it acoustic?
No, it's gonna be more acoustic.
Oh, it is, okay.
It'll be kind of a full band, but it's very chill. It's
Very
gonna be
chill.
a very chill vibe.
All right.
And then some songs will be chill. I don't know how to explain it. Y'all just come see the show.
Oh, I look forward
It's gonna
to
be.
it.
I don't even know what's gonna happen.
You're like, I'm just going to show up,
I'm gonna show up, sing my songs, and
have
yeah,
fun. Yeah. That's so cool. So again, the website to buy these tickets?
Well, CaliTucker.com.
Okay.
That's a quick way to go.
Okay, it's a
find
quick way
them.
to
Or you can go to thespacelv.com.
All right. Well, speaking of the links, what are the Instagram links and Facebook?
So Instagram is Cali Tucker Music. Again,
Okay.
my name is CALI, just like California. Facebook is Cali Tucker Official, and TikTok is at Cali Tucker.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, Callie.
Thank you so much, Joshua.
Yeah, and guys, if you'd like to come on and share your story or testimony, my Instagram is Joshua Jacob Official. I believe every story matters. Every story can impact someone's life, either starting a new dream, resurrecting an old dream, or at the edge of giving up on a dream. One story can impact someone's life to keep going, and that's why I do this show. So, Callie, your story is going to inspire someone out there watching.
Thank you. I hope so.
Yeah. And guys, remember, everything is possible. This is inspired by Matthew 19:26. With man, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Remember that. All right, guys, this is Joshua Jacob with Rhythm and Rose Las Vegas with country music artist Cali Tucker. Thank you for watching, guys.